Alright bro, this video is for anyone in high school, anyone who feels like they've made mistakes in the past. I'm gonna outline some mistakes that I've made and hopefully you guys can learn from them. I know that I have. Not chasing your higher self, not pushing the standards that you know that you can hit, questioning your own limitations. Not pushing yourself for better is not the way to go, and I'm gonna tell you why. When I was in high school, I was a really good basketball player. When I was a freshman, I was MVP of my team and I was looking at some real varsity time going into my sophomore year. However, when it got really, really hard and basketball stopped really becoming fun for me, I stopped playing. I put a lot of work into my craft and I still love basketball. It's just the fact that, I couldn't handle it at that time. I just didn't have the tools, or so I thought, to handle it my sophomore year of high school, so I quit. I went up to my coach who believed in me, the same coach who shook my hand and said, Ben, you were the most valuable player as a freshman. And I said, Coach, I don't think I can do this, my heart's not in it right now. What came with that is I kind of withdrew from the world. I went to substances that I really shouldn't have gone to. I made choices I shouldn't have made. And I was kind of just in this phase of I don't really care, I'm not really whatever, just whatever to everything. And I thought that I was winning. I thought that I was taking advantage of the world and I was just kind of making these choices and I was just getting away with it. But when I look back, it's dude, I was just cheating me. I was cheating myself. The world is still going around and all I neglected was me and, my ability to heal and my ability to go through certain things and get better. Well, to keep it a buck with you guys, my mom basically would work all day and she would come home and she would basically be mad because, my dad, I guess, wasn't living up to what she wanted in a husband. So it created such friction because in my dad's head, it's I'm doing what I need to be doing. I'm taking care of my kids, I'm fine, right? And my mom's mindset is you could be doing more, you could be doing this, you could be doing that. And it was not to say one is right over the other, but it was toxic for me to be a part of because they would come home and it was this epic clash all the time and they would be yelling and it would just create a very hostile house environment. And it was, a source of unhappiness for me because here I am, now I'm withdrawn from the world, I don't have any real reason to respect myself, and then my parents are coming home tripping. So it's something's gotta change here, right? Something's gotta give. So, my senior year, going into my senior year, it's May, and I'm okay, bro, I've had enough of this. I've seen laziness, I've seen what it's to just not really care about things. I felt that, okay, externally, oh, you're a pretty good tennis player, oh, you got things going, oh, you're hooking up with girls, whatever, all that shit, cool. But internally, I felt weak, bro. That's a fact. That is a fact, dog. I felt weak. So I'm bro, what am I doing? It was kind of this gut check of bro, what am I doing? Really questioning myself and bro, you are not doing what you should be doing right now. And this was before I knew about the streak, before any of that. But I just knew in myself, bro, this is some bullshit. I'll put some highlights out on another voiceover, but I was playing in this league, I was dropping 22 a game. I was the entire league's leading scorer, literally. And I'm just bro, I can play varsity basketball. I'm good enough, obviously. So I'm okay, I'm going back. And I wasn't really lifting weights like that at this time. So I went back full swing. I go back to my coach and I'm listen coach, this shit is back. My fire's back, I'm feeling revved up, let's go get it. So it's May. So I'm in full, I gotta prove myself to myself mode. So I'm getting up, bro, I'm working out every day, I'm training with the team, summer workouts, people are partying, I'm working, bro. People are going to concerts, I'm at scrimmages. I'm going hard, I'm really putting myself into it. And on top of this, my parents are going through a divorce. So it was this culminating bro, I gotta self-govern myself, I have to instill discipline, and I have to parent myself because my parents are too busy going to the courtroom trying to, get themselves a little bag and trying to make sure they're straight. So I'm okay, look, bro, that's fine. I don't control that, but I control me. And this was really a phase of full accountability, full self-respect. Because I'm bro, look, all of this, that, and the third is happening outside of myself. What is happening in here, bro? What is happening internally in my brain, in my mindset, in my psyche, in my demeanor, in my energy? What is happening? So now in the summer, I'm taking myself seriously. I'm getting up and I'm busting my ass, bro. I'm tired. And to be honest with you, bro, looking back on it, I could have been better because I'm still not fully at peace with the situation because think about it, I'm angry. I see what my mom wants, I see what my dad's doing, I see the the juxtaposition, the contrast between them, and it makes me frustrated because my mom wants us divorced hella fast, my dad wants it hella slow, so now it's like, it's just bullshit because, oh bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, like, so you really know me. I just remember a time where at an event and someone asks, oh, where's your mom? And asks my dad, and my dad's like, oh, she's somewhere else. Like lying, like, oh, she's here, she's at the dentist or whatever. And no, we're getting divorced, or our family's getting divorced, our family's getting separated, like that's what's happening. But my dad couldn't accept it. And that was like so my dad couldn't accept it, so it was toxic for me because on one hand, my mom's like moving on with her life. And then my dad is trying to keep this stuff together, but it's not together, right? Like we all see what's happening. So it was toxic for me, so basketball really served as an outlet of like, get my frustration out, lift some weights, dribble basketball, go get it. But like I said, I wasn't fully like on where I am now. I wasn't fully like not using it out. I wasn't fully dependent on myself. Independency is reached when dependency is broken. So like I would still use substances, I would still mask my pain because I still had pain, I wasn't at peace with it. Like I said, so in the fall, you know, this is more of the same because now I'm training even harder where we're working out, I'm really gaining, I probably gained like 5 to 10 pounds to be honest with you, and my physique definitely improved, like I lifted a lot more than I did when I started. And I felt such satisfaction in myself, I felt such self-respect, right? And then one day in training, boom, I'm doing a lift, I'm doing a squat, and my knee just goes, bro. And I knew something was up. I'm like, bro, this does not feel good. Never been injured, I've never had a surgery. So I just remember, like I said, like I'm sitting at tryouts now because I'm out. This is like November. Now, all of the work I've been putting in for the last 6 months since May, okay, I'm at tryouts. I'm sitting out, I'm waiting on the results of my MRI. My mom texts me, bro, like 15 minutes before tryouts over, she's like, Ben, I just got the MRI back, you tore your meniscus, you're out for the season. And that shit shattered me, bro. It literally shattered me because I'm like, damn, like I put all this work in. And at that point, I thought it was all for nothing. I thought like, because in my head, I'm like, bro, the reward is the season. Like that was the reward. So I just did all this work for nothing, bro. But then when I'm sitting on, you know, post-surgery by myself, it kind of clicked and I'm like, bro, that's not the reward. The reward was now the self-respect that I have for myself. The reward is the perspective that I have. That's the reward. The reward was the process. The reward was the game, you feel me? So I'm saying all that to say like, bro, when I got hurt, I never worked harder. Like I worked hella hard. I was in the gym 2 times a day. I was in such a rugged, determined, grit mind, like totally the opposite of where I was. It was like no excuses, savage. I don't care I have a torn meniscus. I'm not a victim. I'm a hero. I'm the character in my movie, bro. I'm in a comic book. Like it was full on like let's make this a game and progress mentality. So what do y'all get from this video? What do y'all get from that, right? What you get from it is like, bro, I'm telling you, I was on the path of like not caring and cheating myself and not going for my potential and taking the easy way out and going on that path. And then on the other hand, I was like, bro, when I was put in a position where I had to, like when I was put in a position where I had to really test what I was made of, I realized I was made of a lot more than what I thought, bro, for real. And there's so much more satisfaction, like this is so much more sustainable because you can't go on like this forever. At some point your reality is gonna hit and it's like, bro, I'm a piece of shit. Like I'm not doing anything with my life. Like, and then you have all those thoughts. But then on this hand, it's like, bro, I don't need the basketball season. I need me, bro. I need my demeanor. I need my approach. So that's what y'all got. Like if you're a youngin', bro, do not cheat yourself. I'm telling you, because at some point you're gonna wake up, you're gonna elevate your energy, you're gonna want more for yourself, bro. You deserve more of yourself. So when you look back on that time when you cheated yourself, you're gonna be annoyed. And to be honest, I feel like I needed that period so I could have like the juxtaposition. Like I needed the period of like not doing anything so I could wake up. Because during that period, like my voice in my head was like, something was creeping, like, bro, you know this isn't right, you know, you gotta do something else. And we all have that, but at what point do you get up and look yourself in the mirror and listen to that voice and say, you know what? I gotta be better, bro, and really impose that shit on yourself. That's it, bro. Like this can apply to anyone of any age. I just think particularly when you're young and you know you have friends that probably don't have that vision, bro. Because the more struggle you go through, the more you put yourself through, the more you have. It's like you're giving yourself tools, you're giving your brain processes. Now when I have a shoulder surgery, I'm like, coronavirus! When that hits, bro, I'm here knowing how to deal with adversity. Because now look at all these people who live these comfortable, carefree lives, or like, who live these comfortable, like, I don't want to push myself lives, and then some adversity is going to hit, because it's always going to hit, and then they don't know what to do. They don't have a map. But me, I have a map. I'm like, oh, I'm going to just do this. It's straight. That's it, bro. If you enjoy like these up close personal stories, I'm down to give them to you, bro, because I definitely have a lot more stories from my life that I really do believe will help you. Bro, if you enjoyed, drop that like, comment, sub. I'm down to be vulnerable, bro. Just ask any question, ask away. I'm here, bro. I am out. I appreciate y'all. Peace.